So, I've been reciting verses on the perfection of wisdom, of which this is the final segment. But I wanted to preface this particular video with the fact that these verses are actually a summary of a sutra called The Perfection of Wisdom in 8,000 lines. And Edward Conze, the translator, tells us that the verse form of the sutra is handed down to us under the name of Prajnaparamita Ratnaguna Samchaya Gatha, which we can refer to as the Ratnaguna, which consists of 302 verses on the perfection of wisdom, which is the storehouse of precious virtues. The virtuous qualities being, as the Chinese translation adds, those of the Mother of the Buddhas. Now, I want to make you aware that I actually have a playlist on the Ratnaguna for anyone who's interested in listening to it unabridged. In these more selected sections, this series of sections, however, is basically abridged and also, to some extent, modified to reflect gender neutrality by the use of he, she, and him, her. In any case, this is the last and references the 6 paramitas of the Bodhisattva, which are the essence of the Bodhisattva practice. And here it goes. Rewards of the 6 perfections. Through giving, a Bodhisattva cuts off rebirth as a preta. He or she also cuts off poverty, and likewise all the defilements. When he or she courses in it, that is giving, he or she gains infinite and abundant wealth. Through his or her giving, he or she matures beings in trouble. Through morality, he or she avoids rebirth as one of the many animals, and also the 8 untoward moments. He or she constantly gains rebirth at an auspicious moment. Through patience, he or she gains a perfect and exalted body, with golden skin, dear to the world to look at. Through vigor, he or she does not incur the loss of the bright qualities. He or she gains the storehouse of the infinite cognition of the jhanas. Through trance, he or she casts off the sense qualities in disgust. He or she acquires the lore, the super-knowledges and concentrations. Having, through wisdom, comprehended the essential original nature of dharmas, he or she completely transcends the triple world and the states of woe. Having turned the precious wheel of the mightiest of men and women, he or she demonstrates dharma to the world for the complete extinction of ill. When the Bodhisattva has fulfilled these dharmas, he or she then still receives the purity of the field and the purity of the beings in it. He or she also receives the lineage of the Buddha, the lineage of the Dharma, and likewise the lineage of the Sangha. He or she receives all dharmas. Conclusion. The Supreme Physician, who accords medical treatment to the sickness of the world, has taught this exposition of wisdom, which is the path to enlightenment. It is called the path to enlightenment, which is the accumulation of precious qualities, and it has been taught so that all beings might reach that path.